Good day, everyone. It's me, Mr. Dr. Quire, or Chris Hansen, depending on the day. Today, it's Chris Hansen. I am getting ready to replace the front hub assembly and bearing in that tire right there. Got the Ford Ranger manual, got the air compressor all charged up, getting ready to grab the impact, pull this front wheel off, and I'm going to put a brand new bearing in the hub. Way these Fords are, I've done this before with my Ranger, or my Ford F-150. Oh, that's a heavy part. That's what we're going to be using. So there's the bearing on the inside, and that's the whole hub, ABS. Anyway, took the truck to get it inspected, and they said that the front hub assembly bearing was bad. So might as well do the job ourselves, right? Because that's how we are. I'll keep you updated.
Oh wow. Grab the hammer. Now just hit the rim on the edge. There you go. Now it should come off. There you go. You good. It's been a while since that's come off. There you go. I'll just roll it to the side. So here's the patient, everybody. So that's pretty real rusted. So this is a 32 mil. We'll be popping that off in just a second. My 32 socket may not be deep enough. That might be a problem. All right, so my 32 mil fits that. So we got to remove the ABS sensor. We got to take all this off. It's pretty easy, simple. Brake caliper. We've got to compress the piston. Take off 2 bolts in the back. They're 15 mil. And then we have to hang this up there. After we've done that, pop off this 32 mil. And then hammer this rotor off, at which point we'll have to then go behind here and take off the bolts to pull off the hub assembly. There we go. Now let's see if we can crack this. Where's the hammer at? There we go. It's a lot easier than my hand. Yep. Yeah, where's the other one at? So we're not removing the caliper from the bracket that it's on. We're removing the bracket that connects this to the rotor. And that's important. And I am pushing it against. And I'm not taking it out until I've got them both loose. All right, the ABS comes off here. I'm gonna remove all these. Okay, rotor, easily. Look at that. Normally I gotta whack them with a hammer, but this time it just came right off. We're gonna be putting that rotor back on. I don't wanna mess it up. Still working on those ABS. All right, so penetrating oil, didn't do it, but torch, hit it with some heat. Finally, we got her to back up. All right, so we put this back on. It's a little warm. Whee! So that we have something to hit. Just a few threads. We got to knock this axle back. It's going to take a little bit more effort. All right, so we were cranking and cranking and cranking, and the tool broke. So you can see here the vise just split. It was on the pry bar, and it just popped. It was I had a feeling I was going to break the tool before I was able to get that out. So our job has gotten even harder now.
Okay, friends, it's later in the evening, this project has turned into a much bigger project. As you can see, there's no front wheel still on that truck. You'll see everything in the footage because I've been taking videos, but the thing that didn't get caught on the video was the breaking of a tool. That axle is stuck in that hub and it can't be pushed out. I bought a very special tool for that very special job and broke the tool. I've tried torching it, I've tried PB Blaster, and right now there's a whole bunch of PB Blaster in there. It's gonna wait till tomorrow. We're gonna give it a shot. I've already ordered a new axle, so worst case scenario, I'll just pull the whole axle out and put a whole new one in. Stay tuned. It's the morning and it rained. We're gonna work on this more today. So the goal for me is to get that spindle or that axle out and not do any damage to it. Watched a lot of videos last night on people who have had the same problem. Patience. Patience. Here we go. Day 2, the day before Thanksgiving. What does choir directors do on their days off? Fix their car.
We're gonna be putting heat on it. We got the vise on it. And at the same time, we're hitting it. The hope is with patience, the pressure pushing in with the heat and the hammer will eventually break this axle loose. All right, friends, we had the torch on it while at the same time hitting it with the brap gun, and it moved in. We've been hitting it with everything we've got all at the same time, and it actually, the axle actually went in. So now we just removed the 3 bolts from the hub assembly, and our goal is to pull this whole thing off. Here it is. And what I can see now is ABS. Oh, I got to take this ABS bit off right here with an 8mm socket before this can happen. I have toasted this ABS sensor. It is completely toasted. We have the camera now. The axle is separated. Hallelujah. I think now, with the hub out, I'll be able to use this vise to push it all the way out. If I put some more PB on it and then some more heat on it, and we'll do it like this. And then the next thing will be to possibly clean up the threads. I got to get a thread chaser for that so that we don't have to replace the axle. Yeah, all right, here we go. We're gonna see if it's gonna separate. We're gonna be doing short bursts because I broke this on another one. This is a second one.
Moving. Look at all that.
Oh my gosh, it's still stuck.
It's tight in there.
Yeah, baby.
There we go.
Our next step is to wire brush everything, get it nice and clean. And you can go up and down too, side to side. We're gonna clean all the housing here all the way around. We'll probably use a drill with a wire brush to get all that. And then we'll get these splines cleaned up. And then we're gonna grease it all up, put anti-seize on it, put our brand new hub on. Here's the old guy. Bearing is completely shot. Of course, I torched the ABS. This is completely shot. I didn't take it off. But that's the reason why we're doing this job. The bearing in there is bad. Oh, yay. Okay, got a tap and die set. We're fixing the threads. As you can see, there's a lot of metal on there that came off. But now we've gotten those ready. And we're gonna do the next bit on this one using this guy. We're gonna redo the threads. So we've got everything off, cleaned it all up. Now, what we're trying our best to do is clean up those slimes. As you can see, a few of those, like right there, are real dirty. And they're stopping the hub from going on. Taking out all the ears. Got the hub assembly slid on there. Now we're torquing everything down. All went on relatively smoothly. Had to whack this a couple times with the rubber mallet to get it fully get in there. It's the last bolt.
Well, the last one that holds the hub on.
Oh yeah. Now putting the tire back on. Just finished cleaning up the rotor. And then we put the spindle nut back on. But we're going to try to torque it down after we get the tire on and on the ground. We'll pop that cap and we'll try to get more on it if we can. All right, friends, this is the end of our journey. Voila. It's been a full 24 hours since I started on the project, and it was definitely challenging, as you've seen in the video. I'm not going to reiterate it all, but we just put it on. I'm so grateful I bought the tap and die kit because we were able to redo the threads on the spline or the spindle nut and also on the axle. And I already know some of you are going to be like, you need to have a new spindle nut. Well, I don't. I ordered one. It's not here yet, but it's okay. But the job is currently finished. We're going to take it for a test drive, make sure ABS light and everything is fine. See how it feels in the corners. But everything's torqued up, everything's clean. That was a job.